Say hello to my new account, Fort Chunk. He's the one chunk Iron Man, starting in the fourth currency chunk.
Last time we cut a bunch of logs, and then we burned a bunch of logs. And now we're in our current chunk where we're killing rats. Decent way to start things at level 60 combat. I was kind of hoping for the Southeast Varrock mine, but because of the willow tree, but this actually might be better for my cooking grind since the rats are aggressive, so I can just kind of AFK and just loot whenever I kill the rats. Well, 58 cooking is my ultimate goal at the moment. My first goal is actually to reach level 34 cooking, because at 34 I will stop burning meats, and then I'll be able to know exactly how much meat I'll need to reach my goal. We'll need to successfully cook about 650 rat meat to get to 34. There might be a better spot to stand to do this, but I found that this is actually a pretty good spot to stand. Just let the rats come to me and I'll automatically attack them, because there'll be 3 that aggros me. Up here might work, because there might be a couple over there, but this is also close to the bank. I could have realized this earlier, but when I unlocked the Varrock dig site, I actually gained access to be able to head to Anachronia, so I should have set up the chunk over here to be unlockable. So that's what I'm going to quickly do. Head to the chunk picker and set that to be rollable over here. And so next time I roll a chunk, I'll be able to roll the Anachronia chunk and maybe start being able to accessing Anachronia, which would be pretty awesome. Especially if I can manage to get up to Irby Werby up here. That'd be great. Over here it is. That'd be great for getting herbal experience. Nice! Level 40 defense! I can wear adamant armor if I ever get access to that. Just shy of 1,000 raw rat meat now, about 1/8 of the way done. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up a bunch till I get to level 34, so that way I'll be at the no burn rate for rat meat, and then I'll be able to know exactly how many rats I'll need to kill to get to level 58. At level 10 cooking already, and pretty soon level 11 there. Level 15 cooking. Level 20 cooking, and I gotta say that is satisfying to see in the chat box there. You have reached a new level, just one after another there. 25 cooking. I just noticed I'm actually getting 33 XP for every rat meat I cook, but the wiki says that it only gives 30 XP, so I think cooking it in the fort here is actually giving me an extra experience, which is, that'd be my guess why it's happening, so I'll have to include that in my calculations on how many I'll need to cook to reach my goal. There we have level 30, just 4 more and then I'll stop burning meat. And there we go, level 34 cooking. I should stop burning meat altogether now, it says. Let's do some quick math here. How much, how many more will I need to do? 204, 218. Divided by 33, so I need 6,189 to reach my goal of 58, and I've got 287 right now, so that means I need to kill another 5,902 rats to be able to get to level 58 cooking, so I got a lot of rats to kill still. Love me a daily cooking. Let's see what it gets me. Up to 35. That's going to be that much less rats I need to kill. At level 50 Constitution. Almost 40 attack and strength. Once I hit that, I'll switch over to purely defense experience. There's 40 attack and strength. Now I'm going to switch over to pure defense. Just want to get 40 out of the way because I believe in Varocks there's adamant available. And I can wield that if I happen to unlock Varrock. Nice! Just hit level 37 prayer. Got my first protection prayer unlocked. Protect from magic. Nice! Just hit level 50 defense. Only 35 more levels, so I have that backlog task done. That's 2,000 rat meat gathered up. That's about the 1/3 of the amount I need total. So another 4,000 or so to go. 55 defense. Slowly getting that up higher. I can wear some stuff here, which is kind of, ooh, I can use debilitate, that might come in handy. Level 40 prayer head. I got protect from range now. Just need a few more levels and I have all the protection prayers. 3,000 rat meat collected, about halfway there. Level 60 defense. Very nice. Orichalcum dragon armor. That'd be cool. Dragon armor. Level 43 prayer. I now have protect from melee unlocked. Very nice. I think I'm done with burying bones. 43 is a good enough spot to stop with that, but so I'll just be picking up the meat now. No bone burying. Sir? You okay? I saw you walking around with the rats earlier. Like, are you alright? It's dangerous to be walking around the wilderness while drunk. Thanks, I guess. And... alrighty. Thanks for the food, I guess. And he's gone. That was weird. Level 65 defense. That'll be the last level because I'm almost done gathering rat meat. I think I only need about 1 or 200 more. And there we go. 6,044 raw rat meat. If my math is correct, I only need 6,026 to reach the level I need. So let's go ahead and start cooking. I've already made a preset for it too. Oh, wrong preset. There we go. This is the preset. And I'll slide a log and cook up some rat meat. And I should get 33 per rat meat. If I remember from last time. Yep, so I'll be here cooking up some rat. Level 37, the first of many. Level 40 cooking. 45. Level 50. Only 8 more to go. 55 cooking. Just need 3 more levels. The last inventory of raw rat meat, and this should get me to level 58 cooking in just a few rats. Last one, and there we go. 58 cooking, and the fire just died out at the same time, so nice. I can now do pita bread. So let's go ahead and grab that out. Hold on, pick up that ash real quick. Been picking up all the ashes, and I got a nice stack from the fire making grind and this so far. It'll be useful for future necromancy, but let's see, where's that pot of flour I have? There it is. Grab a pot of flour. Pretty certain I can just use it with the well here and make pita dough. And there we go. I think that's as far as I can do, and that's task complete. I need a stove or oven to actually make it into pita bread, but that was the task complete. And that's everything done for this chunk. So now I can get on with the chunk rolling and see what I get. Here we are back at the chunk picker. Just gonna go ahead and mark that as complete, and that's everything done. There got some nice choices here. Honestly, the one I want the most is 8 here, the Southeast Varocks mines, because that'll unlock a mining and smithing and get me archaeology started, since that's the rest of the archaeology camp here. But more importantly, it'll give me access to willow trees, which allow me to do murder on the border and unlock the raptor as a slayer master, I believe. So I could start in on all that, which would be pretty awesome. And also start in archaeology with make this chunk rollable afterwards. And once I start having the different archaeology dig site chunks as rollable, if I unlock that chunk, nothing off that chunk will be rollable until my main chunks connections here connect to it. So that's how I'm going to be handling that there. And I've already explained how I'm doing archaeology in general. And another one I would love to get is the Chaos Temple here, because that will allow me to do the Falling Star Wildy event, which would be pretty awesome. Don't think I'll be able to do the second phase, since I don't think I have the DPS for that, but the first phase will be nice. Give me the Wildy sacks and some nice mining experience. And I guess, like I said before, I do have the Anachronia Stormbreaker landing here open, so I'll be able to start making my way towards Anachronia through here and get if I can potentially unlock that, and a lot of lucky chunk rolls. I think the one I want the least is actually Varocks Square here, since that actually unlocks access to New Varrock, and it has some crazy chunk tasks. I'm not sure if I actually want to include New Varrock in my chunk tasks, since I don't actually get to keep anything from New Varrock in the main game. I might have it be locked behind doing all the quests in there before that, but I'm not sure if I want to include any training methods into Varrock for my task, since, you know, playing as a UIM, and I already have one account I'm playing as a UIM. I don't need to have both my accounts be UIMs. So I think I might just roll this and just do Dimension of Disaster, but then lock off New Rock until I have all the quests needed to complete all the quests in New Varrock, and then buy everything from the shop there. So I think that's how I plan on handling that. But regardless, let's see what we get. Although moving into Mauritania here would be pretty cool. Eventually make my way down to Barrows would be awesome. We would have to end up basically green logging that, which I'm pretty certain I could do. It'd just be a pain. May make an exception to unlock War's Retreat for that, but I'll have to worry about that when I actually have my first bosses I'm doing. But let's go ahead and see what we get. And we get Nature Grotto. The only reason that's really rollable is because of this little sliver right here. So let's go ahead and visit that little sliver. Here we are. This little bit right here I can access. If you look at the chunk map here, it looks like that the bridge itself is not accessible. That's in chunk 12, so I can't actually access the area here. So I can't get the mycelin webbing gear, and I can't do anything in Mauritania like it says the wafer thin. That's easy achievement in Mauritania and congealed blood, so I can't access either one of those. So everything here is going to be backlogged until I can access it. So these two will have to be until I access Mauritania proper, and these three will have to be until I roll chunk 12. So let's roll the next chunk. That did give me 2 new chunks to roll, which is 12 for the divination area, which will actually give me access to that dungeon, so I'll be able to unbackload those right away. And also Mage Training Arena, which I won't be able to do anything in Mage Training Arena really until I have proper access to runes. So until I have access to the runes needed for that, I'm not gonna, from a rune shop, I'm not gonna do anything in Mage Training Arena. So let's go ahead and roll. Hey! Chaos Temple! Nice! Gives me a few easy tasks to complete, but more importantly, once the Falling Star Wildy event happens, I can take part in that. Very nice. Let's go up there and visit it. A bloodwood tree here, but I can't really do anything with that at the moment. So let's go ahead and pick up some bones. That's one of my tasks here. Let's see, it's trade Simon, grab a Team 19 cape, since that's what it suggests on the task chunk picker. And equip that. Oh, what? That's my new best in slot cape. Let's go ahead and bank with him. That's a achievement. And let's go ahead and offer up these bones to the altar. And this will be another achievement. That's all the tasks already complete for this chunk. Very nice. But like I'm saying, I'm excited because this actually gives me access to the Wildy event for the Falling Star, which is very nice. At the very least, I'll be able to get mining experience and some wild sex. And I'll try to get very wild sex, but I doubt I'll get them. So let's roll the next chunk. You know, all the team capes are the same, so I'm gonna sell this back to him, and actually I'm gonna get the Team 49 cape, since that works better with this outfit I have. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Now let's roll the chunk. Mark these as complete, then let's roll the new one. Gives me access to 12, which is the Wilderness Lodestone, which is very nice, and the Graveyard of Shadows. No clue what tasks those might unlock, but I know 12 will give me access to at least 1, if not 2 more Wildy events, I believe, so that's very nice. Let's go ahead and take a chunk. And Center Wildy Ditch right here. Anything new for that? Whoa! I can get shark? Wait, cook a shark? What? Where can I get sharks from? Oh, wait, that gives me access to the Chaos dungeons. There's a lot to do down there. I'd have to I'm not sure if I actually want to go for 80 cooking, since I think my best cooking method is still just rat. A lot that you can get down there, and a lot of collection log items. The Chaos Dungeon is full of all sorts of stuff in there. The Chaos Tunnels have a lot of different monsters in them, which is giving me all the different tasks that I have. To start off easy, just going into the tunnels is a easy wilderness achievement diary task, so that'll be knocked out right away. There are some Dagonauts that you can kill down there, which will give me some best in slot gear as well as some collection logs. I'll be able to get the Primnick Helm, which will be my new best in slot melee helm. I'll be able to get the Spine Gloves and the Spine Boots, which are both collection log slots as well as best in slot for my ranged gloves and ranged boots. And then there's also the Circular, the Flattened, and the Stretch Hides, which are all also collection log slots, which in the very far flung future I'll be able to turn into other range gear, but I'll probably have better range gear by the time that rolls around. We also have the Dagenheim Monks down there, which I'll be able to get the Best in Slot Mage Hat, a Black Wizard Hat. And I can get a Best in Slot Mage Top from the Monks of Zamorak and get the Zamorak Road Top. And then we have the Mummies, which will give me a Best in Slot Mage Necklace, the Amulet of Necklace, as well as the very rare drop of the Ancient Staff, which will become my Best in Slot Mage Weapon. Although, given I don't have a good source of runes, I'm probably not going to be using it. Then we have the Ice Warriors, which have an uncommon drop of 2 noted maple logs, which that means I can kill them until I have enough to build a tier 2 of the Town Hall. And then once I can complete Unwelcome Guests, I'll be able to build the tier 1 of the guardhouse as well. Although I need to have access to Willow Logs first to do Murder on the Borders. So once I get Willow Logs, I'll be able to do those 2 back to back. And since they're maple logs, I'll be able to fletch a maple shield bow, which I already have level 57 fletching, which you only need 55 to do, so I'll be able to knock that out right away. And I'll also be able to get a bowstring from Zamorak Rangers, so I'll be able to string it as well. I can kill the black demons down there to get some Infernal Ashes and use the U instant sticks I made to make Infernal U instant sticks. So I'll be another step done there. Now on to the big boy tasks. There are Water Fiends, which have a 6 and 128 drop of 2 noted raw shards, which only level 80 to cook. My best methods for training cooking would be either to keep killing rats, which I need to kill over 53,000 of them to get enough rat meat to get level 80, or I can kill the giant rock crabs down there and for their common drop of unnoted 1 raw lobster or 1 raw bass, of which I need to collect a total of 13 to 14,000 of the meat fish to get to level 80 cooking. Given how ridiculous that is, I think I'm just going to go ahead and backlog this. Maybe if the rock crabs were closer to the bank, but since you have to navigate the chaos tunnels to reach them and get back, and I don't think it's a very viable way of training cooking, as well as having to kill 53,000 rats, and that's not going to happen either. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually do the fetch and grind I've just been using Resident Experience on, and instead I'm going to put cooking as the task that I'm doing with Resident Experience. I figured that's a better way to do it, since cooking grind there would be a lot more annoying than the fletching grind is. And I'll just limit myself to 1 at a time that needs to have the backlog on Resident Experience. And then there are the Bronze Dragons, which are down there, which I need to kill in order to get the Rune Knives, both the main hand and offhand, which would be my best in slot range weapons. As well as the 2 1 and 4,096 drops of Dragon Plate Legs and Dragon Plate Skirts for my best in slot melee legs, as well as the collection log slots that they have. I'm not even sure if I'm capable of killing the Bronze Dragons, so I'm gonna complete all the other tasks in this chunk before even attempting, because like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to actually kill him without having Dragon Fire protection or actually having better weapons. And I'd be able to use the ancient staff from the mummies if I actually had a good source of air runes, but I don't. But I think the biggest challenge of this chunk is simply navigating the chaos tunnels. If you've ever been down there, it is a huge pain to try to get around down there. But tackling the task from the chaos tunnel is a job for next time. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of my Fort Chunk. I'll see y'all next time, folks. Ciao for now. Like and subscribe and leave a comment on all that jazz.